Do you know who the filmmakers wanted for the role of Tony in the 1961 version of West Side Story? I already shared that with Dustin, so he can't say.
Is it Elvis?
It was Elvis Presley.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I can just hear him singing Maria.
Oh.
And apparently it was vetoed by Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker. So I think we can probably thank him for that. Even though the thing that really disturbs me about the 61 version is many of the principals are dubbed. And if you look carefully, Natalie Wood really caught being able to be dramatically lip syncing. I mean, her performance is pretty solid, but Tony's is not. It's the one thing that made me think that Tony is not really a fully written character. So when Steven Spielberg remade West Side Story, which I was, why remake something that was good the first time? I actually became a convert because the screenplay fleshed out and gave backstories to a lot of the characters that they didn't have time to address in the 57 stage version. So maybe it's time for me to rewatch both versions after doing all of this research and see if I have any different opinions. But there have been countless revivals of West Side Story, many on Broadway. The first was in 1980, and Jerome Robbins restaged it exactly the way that it was done originally. Debbie Allen played Anita, and it was generally well received. And what Steve's take on it was old and tired, and there needs to be something else that makes it fresh for a new generation. There was a large segment of a show in 1988 or 89 called Jerome Robbins Broadway, where they did a review of all of the big numbers that Jerome Robbins had choreographed over the years, and about 45 minutes of it was dedicated to West Side Story. The other interesting thing is the music seems timeless, because when Lenny conducted the New York Philharmonic, they expanded the orchestration and created a suite called Symphonic Dances from West Side Story. And that's been part of their repertory for years. The other interesting thing is nobody really recorded the tunes from West Side Story before the movie came out. And the critics said, the music's nice, exciting, but there's nothing that makes a hummable tune, which has cursed Sondheim's career for years. And suddenly when the movie comes out and there's a movie studio backing up the music and providing all kinds of materials, people started recording the songs. So Maria, Tonight, I Feel Pretty, all of those songs have become standards of American music. I think I've got enough time to talk about the lyric that Sondheim absolutely loathes that is in West Side Story, and it's I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who is me tonight I feel charming, oh so charming, it's alarming how charming I feel. So, think of Maria as this immigrant that's just come to America. And would she really sing things like, it's alarming how charming I feel? That's the lyric that a very educated, very sophisticated person would sing. And that lyric has cursed Steve Sondheim throughout his entire career. So let me close with another portion of that letter.